Hey there, Magnolia fans. Welcome back to Mega Magnolia March. I have to tell you, I had another video ready for week 2, and I created so much fun stuff that I decided, forget it, that stuff wasn't good enough, and I want to share this stuff with you. So I'm going to share with you something that I created for myself. Actually, 2 somethings. And I'm going to show you that. Here it is. And I will be explaining it. But first I want to thank our wonderful sponsors. It's just, I've done a lot of challenges. And I know that you can't have a good event without great sponsors and great participants. Great viewers, lots of people coming and checking out what's going on. So I want to thank all of them. They will all, as far as sponsors, be listed in the description box down below, as will the participants be listed, all the links to their channels. So let's get on to my project. This was a very simple box, and I actually have another one, a little bit smaller, that I can show you. It's just a little box like this, okay? And they come in packs of 2 at Michael's. And this one fits inside of that one. And I haven't altered this one yet, but I did alter the bigger one. And what I wanted to do, I like to get my Magnolia stamps and stamp them a whole bunch of times. And put them in a box. And I had been putting them in a box. It was a very big, very kind of messy, unorganized box. And I decided I wanted to be more organized, and I wanted to be very handy at my workstation. So I needed to make something a bit smaller. So this is what I did. I used the gorgeous, gorgeous papers by Lemoncraft. And this is my new absolute favorite collection. And I get this from Tracy at Stay True to God. www.staytruetogod. And you can see that I use this really pretty little lace here across the top, and I get that from Suafua. I love it. Now this trim all the way across the top is from the DIY Boutique Supply, and she has a ton of that. She would like to sell it to you, so if you like it, and I love it. It is my favorite trim of all time. So on the front, I used my brand new Magnolia doohickey sign, and I popped it up on chipboard. I added my little sign, My Magnolia Stamped Girlies. I used this little pink twine to hold up my sign. And then I just did this little flower cluster. I had these dies in my stash. I think these are Cherry Lynn. I colored up my Magnolia Sweetheart, which was sent to me by Nurse Larelle. And Larelle, I didn't have this stamp, and I had never had this stamp, and I absolutely treasure her. I love her. You could not have sent me a more perfect stamp, so thank you very, very much. Beautiful little cluster over here with my little berries throughout, and some more Cherry Lynn dies there. So that's the outside of it. And the inside's rather interesting. And I'm going to have to pull out the inside to show you what I did. And I haven't pulled it out in one piece yet, so I hope everything doesn't come flopping out. You know what? It's not going to want to come out now that I have the trim in it. I guess I should have done a test of this before I said I was going to do it. There we go. Okay. So here's what I did. I did like a mini album binding on the inside because I didn't have any little folders, and I didn't want to do just folders because folders slip and slide all around. So what I did, I'm going to try to hold it, is I created like a mini album, and I figured out what size would fit in there in the box, and I basically just made it so that it would fit all my little folders. Okay, all my little, each one was a different one. And then I was like, okay, well, how am I going to make my little tabs? So I have little tabs from Paper Tray Ink, and that's what I was going to use. I was going to show you, but I'm trying to be one-handed here. Okay, so I was going to use these, but they weren't going to stick up far enough for me to see. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I was digging through my dies, and I found these little tag dies. And I was like, how perfect, especially since they come in layers. They actually come bigger, but I used 3 different layers. I used my design paper from Lemoncraft. I labeled what I was using. I added this little bow I had in my stash and a Wild Orchid craft flower. And so that's how it goes. So I have my, and I have alphabetical order: animal, baby, birthday, fairy, flowery, girly, miscellaneous, spring, summer, and wedding. Now, we know there are a lot more that I could, I could put in here as far as, other categories. But these are the main categories that I use on a regular basis. And I have another box that I will probably be altering. But the ones that I don't use as much, I can keep in a different area. But these are going to be handy at my craft station. So, I hope you like my idea. I usually do a destash of my Tilda stamps, and so I'll stamp each one like 10, 12 times, cut it and stick it in the file, and then I could destash the stamp, unless I really, really love the stamp. And the ones I specifically am in love with, I will keep so that I can use them with backgrounds and, do special things with them. So that's project number 1. Project number 2 is this one. And this was also another little, this was actually a napkin holder. And I used the Lemoncraft papers again because this again is for me. And I used the beautiful trim from the DIY Boutique Supply, as well as the same lace from Suafua. And I papered inside my container. And let's see, did I do the back? I did not do the back. I didn't do the back because I knew it was going to be facing the wall. So, I used my Spellbinder die. I used a corrugated board back here, and then I used this pretty pearl that I get from Joann's. And then I used the brand new Magnolia doohickey window die that came with my most recent kit. And I was lucky because I ordered early. I always order the kits really, really early, so I get the special extra die that you get for ordering as an early bird. And I used the papers behind. I used the papers for the window, and I popped it up, and I used a heavier weight craft paper so that you know, as this gets moved and utilized at my craft station, it's not going to fall apart. So it has a heavyweight craft paper supporting the regular lemon craft paper, which is a good quality paper. It's nice and sturdy, but I wanted to back it up because I want this to last a really long time. So, you know, the little pop out that comes for the flowers, I just added Wild Orchid Craft flowers in there, more lace across it, and then I added this little bow. And this, it's funny because I am so Magnolia addicted that what I'll do is some days I'll just sit and color up my tildes with all the flesh colors, and I do that to save myself time when I actually get ready to put them on a card. So when I have them already colored up, that means I'm going to plan to use these pretty soon. So I just put them in here. And if I have specific papers that I want to use, I'll just save them and have them ready to go in this little storage. So there you go. Those are my 2 projects for today. I hope you liked them. Let me know what you think. I know they're not my typical cards. I might actually even attach the card video that I had to this if you're interested in watching it. But I wanted to share this. I have another altered storage piece. It's a large piece, and I'm really excited to share that with you coming up. I don't know if it's going to be next week or the week after. But thanks for stopping by. Please check out all our sponsors. You have to go to Nurse Larelle's channel. She will definitely be linked in the description box below to check out all the rules and how to get more additional entries to win prizes from our fabulous sponsors. A very big special shout out to Magnolia Licious. Diana Crick sent all of us quite a few stamps. As a matter of fact, I just got my package. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I want to show you what I got from Diana Crick at Magnolia Licious. Oh, here it is. So, Nurse Larelle had sent me this one, and then these are the ones that I got in the mail. I had asked for these little birdies, and I don't know if that's why they came or if I just got lucky and she sent these, but Larelle, let me know. So I got the little birdies, and I really wanted them. I got this tilde, and I got this sentiment that says, a little yummy for your tummy. Oh, super cute. Okay, that one's super cute. And then I got this teeny tiny mini, and I've never used a mini. I've had a mini, and I destashed them because at the time was when I first got started, and I couldn't think of anything to use a teeny tiny one for, but she's sticking around. And then this one is, I don't know what is this called? Tilde with Spring Bundle. So, super cute. And I'm probably going to, you know, my channel is sponsored by the DIY Boutique Supply. So part of the deal is you have to go to her Facebook page and you have to like her page. You have to make a comment. Very important. And you have to like my video and you have to comment on my video. So that's what you have to do to be entered into her drawing for the $25 of bling that she will put together and send to you. I will also be having another giveaway. I'm probably going to give away definitely some Magnolia stamps. These 2 will probably be in the stash. I will be sharing with you some more, and then I have a special secret surprise. So I won't let you know that until the last video of the month, which is on the 27th. So thanks again for watching. Sorry I rattled on. Check everybody out, and we'll see you next Friday. Bye. Hey, crafty YouTube friends, it's Friday, and I'm back with another Magnolia March Madness project share. So I'm going to share with you again 3 projects, and I'm just having the best time with this event. Anything to do with Magnolia Tilda, I'm just thrilled. So I'm going to start by showing you I did another crisscross easel card. But first, let me say again a great big thank you to all of our sponsors. I hope you guys have been checking out the other designers' videos. Beautiful, creative, crafty people sharing their talent. So, and sharing it about Magnolia Tilda. The most adorable rubber stamp out there. Big eyes and all, Amador. So here we go. This is my my crisscross easel card. So I used the very darling Magnolia Tilda from the Lemonade collection, and she's super cute. And since she had a drink with a straw, I had to add a couple of straws. So crinkled seam binding, a little wild orchid craft flower, and some berries from my stash. So I had this pretty trim in my stash. It worked perfect there. And, of course, Luisa Diaz's beautiful papers. So, yeah, that is the topper. And let me show you this part. Pulls out from the back. And you can see I used this beautiful, beautiful die, and I just layered it. I added my Wild Orchid Craft flowers, this beautiful flower applique, and that sentiment area. You can see Luisa's beautiful paper. And then back here is another pull-out for a personal sentiment there. So that tucks back in there. And this has a hidden pocket back here, and of course it doesn't want to slide in easily. And then it pops up onto this easel part. I have this beautiful braided trim back here, and then I had this gorgeous applique in my stash that I believe was gifted to me. And then I added my beautiful Wild Orchid Craft flowers on top wherever the flowers were on the applique. So there we go. Obviously need to hit this with the heat gun and get rid of my glue strings because this is going to get mailed out here shortly. So let me pull back and show you the entire card. Ta-da! Super cute. All right, card number 1. Now, card number 2. This card I created also as a card for my Magnolia design team. And I have a Magnolia challenge blog. It's called Marvelous Magnolia, and I will link that in the description box down below. This card is one of my design team cards for that challenge, and the challenge is to use bling on your project. So I used a shaped die on the outside, as you can see. This die up here was gifted to me by my friend Peggy O'Brien. Thank you, Peggy. I had this beautiful applique in my stash. And then I layered all this pretty pink border trim. I don't know. I think I got that at Hobby Lobby. And then it's hard to see, but there's a beautiful die cut all the way around. And then there's a smaller one. Of course, I covered it all up. But I added this gorgeous bling heart from the DIY Boutique Supply. And I get almost all my bling from the DIY Boutique Supply. I will try to remember to link that in the description box down below as well. I had these pearl sprays in my stash here and here. This beautiful heart applique. has been in my stash for a while, and I know it was gifted to me. So whoever sent me that, raise your hand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's perfect. It has these cute little hearts on the inside. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. This pretty blingy pink sequin bow was gifted to me by Miss Beady Bomb Bomb. And then this is a beautiful bow center from the DIY Boutique Supply. Just gorgeous. I'm going to have to order some more of these. So my super cute Magnolia Tilda is, I believe she's from last year. Love, love, love her. I love her curly hair. And then my card pops up here, an easel card. I did this trim again all around the sentiment area. There's a pretty butterfly applique, and then that center was just gifted to me recently by Miss Sybil B. And I thought that was a perfect center for that butterfly. And I don't know if I mentioned it at the start of this video, but I am filming this the first week of February. So I don't have all the information to share with you about this event at this current time, but I will link everything in the description box down below. So that's card number 2. And then my last card, I'm really trying to kind of go outside the box a little bit in each project share. So let me get this one set up. And in this one, I used the beautiful, beautiful papers, the new Paris collection from Peon. And here it is. And I created a shadow box card. So, yeah, I love it. I just love it. And I wanted it, I knew, obviously with these papers, it was going to be Parisian themed. And I thought that this little Magnolia Tilda looks like a Parisian baker. I don't know why, but she does to me. So I Copa colored her up. I made her cake pink and chocolate. So I created my box. And I layered this pretty trim that I think I had gotten from Saw Crafters back when she was carrying stuff like that. This trim here I think was gifted to me. Inside the box I have a beautiful corner applique, paper from the collection. This Paris is from the collection. I added a couple of hearts, a twine bow, and then I had this little flat back bow in my stash. So I added this beautiful flower cluster. These are actually Recollection flowers. This is a Craft Supplies one. And these little teensy flowers were gifted to me. I have some more pearls. And then back here is one of the new Magnolia dies from the last Parisian collection. And I cut out 3 of them and kind of layered them back there. So then this at the bottom is also from the Peon paper collection, as is this sentiment area. And it's perfect and beautiful for someone to write their message. So that is card number 3. All right, so let me put all my cards out for you to look at. You know the drill. I like to know which is your favorite, and if you want to tell me why, I'm even happier to know why. So, I'll be honest with you, I really love this crisscross easel card. I like the whole style and how you can have the hidden pockets and everything. But I also really, really love the shaped cards as well. And then I had a ton of fun with this this box card. However, it definitely is more work. So let me know what you think. Head on over and check out all of our wonderful sponsors for this event. This is a huge event, a great big undertaking on the part of Larelle-Susanne. She has been magnificent. I mean, this must have taken an amazing amount of preparation, and I'm very proud and honored to have been invited. Also check out the other designers and check out Kitty's Scrap Post for these gorgeous papers here. And of course, this again is peon papers. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back next Friday with another project share. Take care. Bye.